Studio B with your day-to-day BYU Sports play-by-play. I am Spencer Linton alongside Dave McCann, who brings a maturity factor to this set. So thanks for being here with us,
or the
Dave.
lack thereof.
And also bringing some energy with us on the set today is our first guest, Samson Nacua, who is headed to the Indianapolis Colts with a free agent contract out of the NFL draft. Samson, welcome to the show.
Let's go. Thank you for having me. Good morning.
You got your plane ticket.
Yes, sir.
You're going to Indianapolis tomorrow for the two most important days of your life, right?
Yeah.
At least up to this point.
Yeah, honestly, it's a bit crazy to be experiencing this right now. It really hasn't hit me until like today. I woke up this morning. I'm like, oh, I actually have to pack. I actually have to get ready to go. Like, this is a real thing. And yep, booked into the flight and ready to go 6 a.m. tomorrow.
Why do you feel like your position and fit with the Colts is one that will work out for you?
I think the way they have the receivers and the receiver room set up is really nice. Pittman from USC and some other guys that are really big receivers, big bodies. I think I can fit in with them nicely. And, you know, the backups didn't see the field too much, so I think I can slip in there nicely and get a spot on the roster and just you know, make plays and whatever I can do for the team.
I dare say nobody has the energy that Samson Nacua has on the Colts roster right now. I'm just putting that out there.
It has to be. It has to be that.
One man only can match me. My boy from from Utah, Julian Blackman.
Okay.
That's probably the only
He
guy.
can match your energy?
Yeah.
Okay.
So as you roll into your first mini camp this weekend and a chance to make that first impression, what's your goal? What impression do you want to leave with the Colts that'll then carry over to when camp starts?
That I do it all. Like whatever they ask me, if they need me to go out there and score a touchdown, I'll do it. If they need me to go out there and block a D end, I'll do it. If they need to go maybe play safety and make a tackle on Tyler Algier, I'll do it. So at this point, anything they need me to do, I just want them to know that I'm there. And if they need me to make plays for the team, I'm there to make plays too.
Has the mindset switched from the collegiate team game to football as a business in your correspondence with the Colts after they signed you as a free agent, and how they treat you, how they talk to you, your demeanor moving in to a business opportunity as opposed to taking one for the team and all the rah-rah stuff you've had?
Yes, it's definitely more business. Just dealing with the coaches and how the team works and dealing with the managers and everything. It's very individual. It's all on you, and it's just very different every day. I wake up, we were talking about it earlier, I wake up and it's on me to decide if I'm going to go work out and be ready to go or if I'm going to sit home and play video games and just relax. And they just told us Thursday we get in, Friday be ready to go. Have your cleats and gloves ready to go, and if you're not ready, by Saturday you'll be cut.
Yeah,
so,
wow.
Yeah, so now it's crazy to see where football is really going now in life.
Yeah.
Samson Nacua, a receiver for the Indianapolis Colts. How does that sound?
Man, it sounds awesome. It's still hard to believe, but it sounds good. I like the flow.
You put a lot of helmets on in your life. There was the Timpview helmet, the Utah helmet, the BYU helmet. Have you thought about what it might feel like when you put the Colts helmet on for the first time on Friday? It's a football helmet, but this is different.
Oh, man, it hasn't – I don't know. I feel like the biggest thing for me is just like making sure everything just feels exactly the same, not riding anything too high and not riding anything too low, just like keeping it right here and right in the middle. And I believe this just is another day at work for me. I've been doing this my whole life since growing up with my dad as my coach, and we talked about this moment, and now it's here, and I felt like I've seen it and I've been here before, and just act like professional and be ready to go when the ball's thrown my way or anything comes my way.
Well, it helps when your brother Kai is in the league and he's going through these similar things, right? He's been through this entire process,
Exactly.
Undrafted free agent. He's made a couple of different rosters. He's with the Jets now. What advice has he given to you that sticks out above the rest?
Me and him just talked recently, like a couple days ago, and he said the biggest thing is keeping God first and family second and football third. He said as he's jumped around from team to team, it's definitely taking a toll on his mental and physical a little bit. But being away from your family and being on your own, you got to find peace with God and within yourself, and just knowing and trusting in all of the process, and keep believing in both of those things, in yourself and in God, and just knowing it all work out in the end and that He got you. And that's what I'm just gonna keep doing. I was walking up at Utah earned my way from there. Earned my way over here to BYU. It wasn't easy to get over here either. And then now got this camp invite and free agent as a walk-on. It's all the same thing to me. So I'm ready to make my mark and ready to ball.
Well, and you believe all that stuff. You've lived it. It's not a, hey, I need to make sure God's first in my life. He is first in your life and has kind of steered you through, and we've had a number of interviews as you've talked about it. He steered you through your life. Doesn't make you perfect or any of us.
Exactly.
Any of us perfect, but knowing that and having that as a foundation as opposed to I got to go out and find that and try to make the team seems to be a big bonus.
Yeah, exactly. God and my family helped me get to BYU, and how I said earlier, it wasn't an easy decision or an easy process to get here, but I made it here. I got it through a year here, played wonderful football, made wonderful relationships with friends and fans, and God helped me with all of it, and I'm so thankful for every opportunity that He keeps giving me, and as long as He keeps helping me and I keep showing Him my love and thankful for Him and His work, I think I'll be blessed, and I'm just ready to work.
Samson Nacua is with us on BYU Sports Nation. How did your one season at BYU change you as a football player and as an individual?
Oh, everything, confidence on and off the field, self-belief, and then loving my team and fans and family. Like, it was crazy. Coach Kalani just believed in me and my brother so much, and just had the highest confidence, not just us, but in the team, even in times of when we were doubting ourselves and like had just terrible plays and stuff. But Kalani's belief and confidence in all of us was so high that it helped me play to a certain level and with certain energy because of his confidence. It helped me believe in myself so much more. And almost sometimes there was times we got a bit cocky, and there were times that God came back and humbled us real quick. And it was a beautiful thing to see. And but that confidence level that Kalani helps with everyone on the team is just, it boosts you so much where you're feeling like you're a pro already. Like, you feel so good, like this is all natural to me. Like, I'm not even thinking about football now. Now I'm thinking about just having fun and just doing what I've been doing my whole life. And that just helped, and I'm ready to help that confidence level translate over to the next thing.
A year ago, really right now, you're talking about, well, I think it would be cool to play with my brother. And then you did. And if the Nacuas are ever going to line up together again, it'll be in the NFL, and that'll be something next level. So when you reflect back on that opportunity that you did have to play with Puka, what thoughts come to mind? What stories will you be telling for the rest of your life about that experience?
It's hard to. I can only say it's a dream. It was honestly, the whole season was a dream to me, a movie. Every time I got to line up, or even just standing on the sideline and watching Puka, or just seeing my little brother that I grew up with doing these crazy things right next to me, and then me sometimes make a play right next to him too. It was like, man, this is like, you couldn't ask for anything better. Being in the whole stadium with the environment, BYU, like, I couldn't picture anything better, or anything like. Something actually I could have pictured better was me coming here my freshman year to play with Kai.
Right.
That would have been awesome. I could have done that. That would have been awesome too, but it all played out perfectly, and it was just a movie. Like, the whole season with the team, with the fans, with coaches, it was just a movie.
Let's stay with Puka. What do you feel like is his ceiling next season?
Limitless, honestly. I think this was his first year back healthy, truly healthy since his injuries over at Washington. And still there's like maybe some tweaks in his body still that adjusting to him playing a full year. And I think with him getting a lot healthier and a lot stronger and building his body back up, it's going to be one of the top receivers in the nation. And it's just now him and Jaron connecting and, making it happen.
He was on live with us during our pro day coverage, watching you, and we were watching him watch you, and he's locked in. And then I say, are you a year away from this pro day yourself? And he's like, oh yeah, absolutely. And I don't know if that means he'll have one more year or two, but that's what's next for him. And you could tell as he was dialed into watching the scouts watch you that his opportunity was around the corner.
Definitely around the corner for him. I don't know when it is, maybe next year, maybe a couple years from now. But whenever it is, I wanted to show him that, hey, dude, like, football or whatever they tell us we got to do, like, we can do it, and then we can make it look good and make it happen at the end of the day. And it ain't nothing if you put your mind to it.
Samson Nacua is on BYU Sports Nation. Let's talk about Pro Day a little bit. Puka watched you, as we all did, run a blazing 40. What did that and your Pro Day performance overall do for the interest level the NFL teams had in you?
Going into the combine prep, the whole thing, I talked with my agent. He's like, the biggest thing here is we got to get your name on the map. Like, teams know of you, but we don't know how much interest they really got in you. Like, right now, it's like straight free agency, like, and we don't know if any teams like are really that interested. And I was like, all right, so I just got to go in there and work. I was like, so ain't nothing new to me. So as I did that, every day I would tell myself, I was like, every day I would go work out and just tell myself, like, they're going to see at the end of the day. Like, I got no invites to none of the bowl games, nothing, no combine. And I was like, they're going to see at the end of the day, like, this is what I want. I want to be the underdog again. And as it came up and stuff, I was just ready to go. It just felt so good. I was like, I don't know what I was in like a whole nother world. As soon as I woke up in the morning, it just felt different. Like, God was with me. I was like, man, like, nothing can go wrong. I prepared I prepared for this. Like, it's just going to be a fly through.
So were the Colts and other teams, like, did you notice like a huge uptick in interest after you?
Yes. Right after is when I got teams actually started talking to me right after the Pro Day. I didn't have really any contact with any team. And right after Pro Day, they just were so impressed with how I came out with my body and then just how smooth I looked in all the drills and stuff. And it was awesome to get that feel and that love from the teams because, there was nothing there before. But right after that Pro Day, just working, doing all that, it just came out, and the Colts got me.
One of the great plays of your college career was a simple play, but when Jaron Hall threw that touchdown pass to you against Utah, which you told us during the pregame show you were going to catch a touchdown for your grandmother against the Utes in LaBelle Edwards Stadium, and then you do it. We talk about Jaron Hall, and now he prepares for a season. Is he a top 50 football player? A couple of things came out this week. Didn't have him on the list. We thought that was a bit of a surprise. But what do you expect for Hall, and where do you think he sits in college football?
Man, I expect him to be a top 50 player, a top 25, easily top 10, easily. What he does is unreal. I think for his first real year or two, and it's going to be not his first real year, but this coming next year is going to be just a big step for him and Puka, I think, and with even Gunner too coming back, like there's going to be opportunity for him left and right to make big plays in the slots too, with Keanu and Chase Roberts, other people coming back too. It's going to be awesome to see what Jaron can do and what he's meant to do, and he's easily top 50. I've seen that. There's a lot of people that are very questionable. The Arizona State quarterback, I don't know his name. Somehow he was on there. But okay, we'll see.
The Samson has spoken.
That wide receiver core obviously loses a big piece in you, but as you mentioned, they bring back your brother Puka, Gunnar Romney, Chase Roberts, Keanu Hill. What do you think of the offense? Because the BYU offense last year was dynamite, but there are rumblings that they may be a little better this year. I mean, are you buying into that?
Goodness gracious. I don't know if they'd be better, but, just as good, I can see that. But that whole offense is going to be amazing. See that whole most of the O-line returning to protect Jaron. You get Chris from the Cal.
Yeah, Chris Brooks.
Right? He's going to be nice. And Houston, Hamuli coming, and Lopini. So it's like the whole offense is stacked. Like, you want to go anywhere, it's going to look exactly like last year. Maybe a little better in the backfield. I don't know about the receiver room. But it's going to be really fun to see, come back and watch these guys play and make a name for themselves, all these guys.
Samson, it's great to have you on BYU Sports Nation. We would be foolish not to give you the hugest dose of BYU Sports Nation karma possible, so we're sending you that way. Good vibes that way.
Let's go. Thank you, guys.
We appreciate you coming in. Good luck on that early flight tomorrow. We will be watching closely as you pursue your dream in Indianapolis.
Oh, thank you so much. Love you, Cougar Nation.
Mini camp with the Colts for Samson Nacua.
Let's go.